everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. It has been yet another week, which blows my mind because these weeks are just flying by faster and faster, and I know that it's only going to be faster and faster with these weeks just flying by as we really get into the fall and winter season. It's nuts. But with all of that being said, I hope everyone had a really amazing week. It is time to dive into my basket here, and oh man, I was doing some melting. I was definitely a busy melter this last week for sure. Now, before we dive into this basket, we do have a couple of oils to talk about. So I'm gonna go ahead and share with you what I have been diffusing. Nothing super new or exciting, but I diffused it, so I wanna go ahead and talk about it. So the watermelon red berries oil is so good. I love this one. I, again, was going through a lot of different seasons with my home fragrance over the last week, and you are going to see that. This, I was totally in the mood for fruity when it came to my diffusing oils, and this just never gets old for me. So I really love this. It's sweet, it's fun, it's fruity, and I just really, really like this. This one really doesn't get old for me. So watermelon red berries I was working on here. So when I am talking about, like, for the most part, we're talking about a lot of like empties and stuff, but with the oils, it takes me a much longer time to get through that because you're only using a few drops at a time. So these are not empty, it's just what I was diffusing this last week. One of my favorites, and especially this time of year where we're kind of finishing up with summer stuff and kind of getting ready and gearing up for fall, it is Awesome Apple. Oh, I love this, you guys. It is so good. I love me a good apple scent anyway. And one thing I will say, oh gosh, it's so good. It is so good. One thing I will say, in the bottle, this smells like it's got like a lot of spice to it, but when you're diffusing it, for me personally, I don't pick up a lot of that spice. It's really just a good apple scent. So, and I love this one. So really, really good. Awesome Apple for the win. Kind of a new challenge I'm trying to challenge myself with is getting through my smaller bottles of oils. These that came in the little tins with like a 3-pack type thing. This one is Dewberry Guava. So this one was a summertime collection, and it's really nice. Again, fun, fruity, and I was here for it for sure. So really enjoyed that one. So I got through, or am working on, those oils over the last week. Okay, so now let's go ahead and dive into my basket here. One thing I will say, in case you hear like machines and stuff going on outside, my neighbor's driving his tractor around. So if you hear that kind of like coming and going, that's what that is. It's my neighbor driving around his tractor. I love it. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the things that are in my basket here. So finished up with a Blue Grotto body wash. And this one I totally stocked up on. We love Blue Grotto in this house, and we definitely love it in the body line. This one is no longer available in the body line. When it showed up in clearance, I kind of went ham, so I love it. So really, really good. Enjoyed that. Got through the Blue Grotto body wash. Okay, next, okay, I had to give myself a little pep talk here. There for a while, I was telling myself, kind of like I am challenging myself to get through these smaller bottles of oils. I needed to be working on a brick at least once a week. Like I've got it, I don't necessarily have to finish one, but I do need to be working on them. So, because I have a bit of a brick collection, which there is going to be a brick collection video coming up. I know a few people have asked for an updated brick collection video, so that will be coming up. But yeah, so we are getting ready to go into holiday brick season, which means I really need to get back on my brick melting game because I've got a substantial brick collection for myself. So we gotta get to melting them down to make room for the new holiday bricks for this season. So I did finish up with my Arctic Kiss brick, and this is so good. Now, this is not available in a brick anymore, but it is available as a bar. So if you love this scent, if it sounds like you would love this scent, you can pick it up in a bar. You just can't pick it up in a brick. It's amazing. In case you are new here or new to Scentsy, hello and welcome. I hope you'll stick around. Like I said, we are getting ready to go into our holiday brick season, which means we are gonna have some select bricks that will be available for the holiday season. Do you guys want a spoiler? I wasn't really gonna give you a spoiler, but do you want a spoiler? Remember maraschino sugar cookie that was available in the whiff box? Gosh, was that December? It was a whiff box exclusive, and everybody went crazy over it because it's an absolutely amazing scent. It's coming out in the holiday bricks this year. So exciting. I am so pumped for that. Anyways, so that comes around every holiday season, and I love me a good brick. It is 5.5, almost 6 bars worth of wax and one big old brick. It's amazing. I love it. It's great bang for your buck, and it's obnoxious, and I'm here for it. So, but as I was saying, Arctic Kiss. Arctic Kiss is so good, and it's one that honestly I really enjoy melting year round. It's sweet. It's like a sweet melon scent with some vanilla, and it's really, really nice. I would keep this around all year long if it didn't have the name Arctic Kiss, because that makes it feel like it's winter specific, but it's really not. So I felt like, you know what, like looking through my bricks and stuff, I'm like, I totally feel like Arctic Kiss. Arctic Kiss is one of those scents that like, I kind of don't have to be in the mood for. I'm kind of always in the mood for Arctic Kiss because it's just so dang good. Love it. So finished up my brick, and there is something so dang satisfying about finishing up a brick as well. So kudos to me. Okay, what is next? I got through 2 bars of my Glacier water. I love this scent, you guys. This is the scent of the month for August. I can't get enough of it. It is so dang good. I've talked about it, I think, week after week at this point. You guys are probably sick and tired of hearing me talk about this, but it is such a good, like, I am not one that usually goes crazy over laundry scents, but this is so good. It is fresh, it's clean, but there's something kind of perfumey to this as well. And it's just so dang pretty. So really, really love this. Glacier water, got through 2 more bars there. Okay, oh, poor Shawn. This is the only time you're ever going to see bars that are partially used as if they're my husband's. Because he's like, nope. Hey, you know what? I am just so thrilled and tickled pink that he wants not 1, but 2 warmers in his office. So baby steps. If you've been with me for a while, you know this has been a process to get him to this point. So I am here for whatever it is he wants. Doesn't necessarily mean he has to be extra like me, going through bars and bars and bars at a time. Baby steps. So he's got 2 warmers in his office, and it's always oodles of orange that's going. That's the only thing. So besides oodles of orange, if he was to melt anything else, it would be Blue Grotto or blueberry cheesecake. But he is just like, all his sight is set on oodles of orange all the time. So he had 2 cubes in each of his warmers, and so I've got 4 cubes left here of this. It's like, you don't even like, if you've been hanging around with me, you know the man was like, okay, we need like 6 bars of this coming every single month. Why? He's not even getting through a full bar. I'm like, why do we need so much? We're fine. And I know some of you saw, like, during some Scentsy Club edits, I had like edited down the amount of oodles of orange bars because we didn't need that many coming every month. I like me some oodles of orange, but I also like to warm other things as well. And at this rate, we don't need that many bars. Don't tell him I told you, but yeah, so sweet Shawn got through some oodles of orange cubes in the last week. Okay, so what else do we have here? I got through, excuse me, my throat is like going through some things here. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's talk about this. Okay, there's definitely some things I need to report on with in terms of like new releases, and like I have thoughts. That's why I almost was like, you know what? I feel like I just did my what I've been warming video, but there are some things I really don't want to forget to tell you about in terms of performance, and B, my basket is doing pretty good, and I feel like another week, I don't want to push it to another week. So, all right, let's talk new releases. Blackcurrant and Plum. I got through 2 bars of Blackcurrant and Plum. This is a brand new release this fall and winter season, and love the way this smells. And it's so shocking because typically I don't really like currant scents, but I do like plum scents. So I thought I had high hopes for this. You guys, it's so, I don't want to say it's bad. It's not bad because it smells good. I couldn't smell it, like not even for 5 minutes. I was like, what is happening? And so I'd asked Shawn, I was like, hey, can you smell? Because I had this going throughout. Like I had 2 full bars of this going throughout the living room kitchen area. And I had asked Shawn, I'm like, can you, I just changed out the wax. Can you smell it? And he was like, oh no, I hope you don't have COVID. I was like, oh no, it's not COVID. Like, I know it's not, it's not COVID. So go over to the warmer and I actually stick my face right over top of the wax dish. I could smell it barely. I mean, I had just put it in like an hour before and I could not smell it. So it was completely pulled out. I couldn't smell it at all. I went outside, I came back in because you know how you need to kind of like freshen your palate. Like I work from home. I'm home all the time. So a lot of times you can go nose blind to some scents. And so, you know, I was like, maybe I'm warming too much of the same scent. It's like, I'm going to go outside for a little bit. I'll come back in. Could not smell it. I was so disappointed. So I do want to give it another try, but because it's a new release, I feel like maybe I'll order another bar of it and let it sit and let those fragrance oils cure a little bit longer before I give it another try. And then when I give it another try, I think it's gonna have to be a smaller room melt because in the main living space, I just couldn't smell it. Like honestly, honest and truly, I would have changed it out the same day. Like honestly, I did, I changed it out the very next morning and I was like raring to go. I was like, okay, I don't like it when I have like my warmers on and stuff and I can't smell it because I just feel like it's a waste. So I honestly would have changed it out the very same day because I just couldn't smell it. But I was just hoping and praying to the Scentsy gods. I was like, maybe if it's just going a little bit longer, something's gonna trigger. It's gonna be like, oh yeah, it's gonna wake up the fragrance oils and it's gonna start throwing. It didn't happen. I was like, I had it going for a full day and that I just could not smell it. So this one was a womp womp for me. So sad. Blackcurrant and plum. So sad. So we'll see. I'll have to do another like follow up on my the next bar or bars that I get and let sit for a little bit longer. Okay, what's next here? I got through a bar of Love and Happiness. I am so happy that this made a comeback for Bring Back My Bar because, oh, it's just so beautiful. It is a sweet floral and it is just beautiful. I love this. This has some throw power for sure. This was actually going in our bedroom. I think it's the most beautiful bedroom scent, but this is a strong one for sure. And I love it. Love me some Love and Happiness. So good. Okay, what else? I know I've got another bar of this in here. Here we go. Got through 2 bars, and this is another one I feel like I keep talking about. 2 more bars of cider mill. Oh, I love this. This is like the perfect like end of summer, start to fall scent in my opinion, because it's apples and pumpkins. And it's, for me, there's not a ton of spice in here. A little bit of spice on the back end, but for me, it's really just apples and pumpkins. And it is so good. And this just gets me hyped and like ready to go for fall. Oh, I love it so much. This was in my club for the spring and summer months. So that's why I have so many of these bars like ready to go right now. It feels so good to like be able to warm through this stuff during this time of year when like, I just feel like I could go through 75 bars in like a week because I just love it so much. So cider mill for the win for sure. Also, if you're familiar with Bath & Body Works Pumpkin Apple, that's exactly what this smells like. Total dupe, fantastic, love it. So there is that. I should have another bar here. We've got a couple more new releases to talk about. Here we go. So immediately after the womp womp of Blackcurrant and Plum, I was, ooh, there goes a clamshell. Immediately after that womp womp, I'm like, okay, I've gotta, you know what? I'm gonna go through my new release bars and I'm gonna see what I think is gonna be a really good performer because I really don't want to be disappointed yet again. She didn't disappoint. Sips of Cider. Oh my gosh, you guys, this scent is so good. Nice and strong. Would I say it's a powerhouse? It's on the verge of being a powerhouse. She's good and strong. And what I love about this scent is one of those scents that when you put it in your warmer, it really starts to develop as it's warming and melting down and getting those mid and base notes to release. It is beautiful. I love this. I'm still sticking to the fact that it smells like a citrus potpourri because there's almost like a woodsy kind of note in this, but it's so nice. I love it. I love it. I love it. So good. This one did not disappoint. Sips of Cider, so good. Okay, and now let's talk about the other new release that did not disappoint, and I would say that this is a powerhouse. Cranapple Crumble. You guys know I was not going to be able to not warm through this one for one more week. I was just like, I got to. This was actually the first of the new releases that I had actually warmed. Oh, you guys, it's so good. Cranapple Crumble. Oh man, it's a powerhouse. It is so good. It is so sweet and decadent, and I just love it. You get so much sweetness, so much bakery and warmth in this. It's a perfect balance with cranberry and apple with the warmth. It's just, it's so good. Cranapple Crumble for the win. Yes, yes, yes. Great in terms of performance. Okay, so what is next? So now we have, this was another kind of fun mix that I had done. This is in alternating warmers throughout the main living space. I had done in alternating warmers Aloe, Water and Cucumber, and Amazon Rain. I was just feeling like something kind of fresh, especially going through all of the new releases, the super fall. I was like, okay, it's still 700 degrees outside. I'm needing something kind of fresh right now. So Aloe, Water and Cucumber and Amazon Rain in alternating warmers is really, really nice, you guys. I love it. Aloe, Water and Cucumber is a really great, fresh, sweet scent. You would think that it doesn't have any performance because I don't know, for me, the name of it, you just think this isn't gonna smell it's not gonna be very strong. It's nice and strong. And Amazon Rain, one thing I will say, this actually used to be a powerhouse in my old house. And it's so funny because someone just recently commented on one of my videos saying that Amazon Rain for them was so weak, non-existent. So crazy. I don't know if the formulation changed or what, but I could smell it. It's definitely a medium scent throw for sure. It was a good combination here, but it wasn't a powerhouse anymore, not here, which is so interesting. I have tried lighter scents that in our old house did not perform, and I've tried them here, and it's been good. I've gotten better performance, but I haven't had it be the other way around of having a scent be a powerhouse in the old house and then here having it not be as strong, which leads me to believe I think the formulation may have changed or something, but it's still really good. I could definitely smell it for sure, and this was a really great combination, and I really enjoyed it, but it's just kind of funny because I was like, oh my gosh, how weird that this is no longer a powerhouse in my opinion, but good, solid, medium scent throw. Okay, and now I also got through another bar of Huckleberry Sage. Another one that in my opinion is a great all year scent. I feel like this doesn't have to just be fall and winter. It is a winter fruity scent, but because it's fruity, this is one that I crave all year along with Arctic Kiss. It's so good. It's sweet. It's clean, and I just love this. So if you guys have been around with me, Huckleberry Sage is actually my very first Scentsy heartbreak. This one was one that came back every single fall and winter season until it didn't. And my heart was broken. I remember, it was kind of a traumatic experience for me. I remember sitting there thinking, no. Huckleberry Sage comes back every fall and winter season. It goes away for the spring and summer months, and it comes back for the fall and winter. That, it's a staple. They can't do away with it. You may have experienced that with apple butter frosting, honey pear cider, any of those scents that were used to coming back all the time. That was for me, for Huckleberry Sage. I was so sad when it didn't come back. So the minute it came back for Bring Back My Bar, it went into my Scentsy club. So that way it's locked in and it's coming to mama as much as I need it. So love it. I also got through a bar. You can tell I'm on the like fresh scent phase now. I also got through a bar of Summer Rain. Really, really nice. Had this going throughout our bathrooms. So that is one thing I always like to let you guys know. While we're talking about all of this that I've warmed throughout the week, keep in mind the amount of warmers that I have in my house and some of these. So I have a different scent going in my bedroom. I have typically 1 or like 2 complementary scents going throughout our like main living space. Shawn's got Oodles of Orange going in his creative cave, and then we've got the bathrooms have a scent, and then in here is a scent as well. So I get through quite a few bars just in like one fell swoop. So that's why there's so much. It's not that I'm like changing my wax 7 times a day, I swear. So Summer Rain, so good. And this one was one that came back for Bring Back My Bar and kind of surprised me. I really was not anticipating having it be like something that I would want to add to my club. But when I got it and I warmed it, I was like, yeah, you know. Now if I get down to it and I'm like, okay, I've got to make some cuts. I'm not saying that this is necessarily going to be around forever, but it's definitely one that I feel like I do want to keep around for a little bit. So Summer Rain, really, really nice, fresh, clean scent. Okay, next up with the fresh and clean, Aloe Vera and Ivy. This one is not available, but it is available currently in one of our August warmer bundles that Scentsy is putting on. I have yet to do a video on the August warmer bundles. We've been doing some warmer bundles each month, and I think it's so fun to be able to put these different bundles together and maybe try out some scents that you haven't tried before. So Aloe Vera and Ivy is actually in the outdoor warmer bundle. So you get the Wings warmer bundle along with Aloe Vera and Ivy and the Bar and Room Spray, along with the Sheer Woods Bar and Room Spray and Quiet Grove Bar and Room Spray. So this is really nice, you guys. It's really, really nice. This is such a good, it's kind of like a spa-like scent, but I get some like cucumber and melon, and it's fresh and clean. And it's really, really nice. And like I said, I get kind of like spa-like vibes from this. So Aloe Vera and Ivy got through my bar here. Okay, also got through 2 bars of my beloved Dumbo Scentsy bars. Oh, I love this scent so much. You guys have heard me talk about this till I am blue in the face. This is just, it is the best Disney scent in my opinion. This is it. Like, this is everything for me. This is so good. It's peaches, it's orange. I get kind of like some tropical vibes here too, like mango or papaya or something. And it's just so dang good. Does it last a long time? Nope, it sure doesn't. But you know, it's going for a solid day and I get a good solid medium scent throw from it. So I'm okay with it. So Dumbo will always have my heart, always. Okay. 2 more bars to talk about, and then we're going to talk about some pods and other things. So also got through one of my favorite floral bars, which totally surprised me from this collection, the Find Your Happy collection, Showered in Flowers. Love this one. It is such a pretty, sweet floral. It is light. It is definitely light at best, but I just have it going in the bedroom and it's so, so pretty. So funny, because when this collection was first announced and just like reading the notes and reading which scents were there, I thought this was gonna be my least favorite. This one was my most favorite. So funny how that happens. So Showered in Flowers got through one of my bars here. Just a really pretty sweet floral for the bedroom. Also got through one of my Mix-It bars. How long have I had this one? Rainfall and Lush Greens. I just wanted something, like I said, nice and fresh and clean. And this is so good. I love it. It's very aquatic and fresh and clean, and it's so good. So this was a super fun collection that they had put together, a bunch of different types of bars that were made to like mix together. So really, really nice. Okay, and bringing up the rear end here, we've got some pods to talk about. I did finish up, let me go ahead and just talk about this really quick before this gets too buried in clamshells. Fragrance flowers. I have, like, all of my fragrance flowers are like completely like drying out right now. So I'm like, okay, it is time to whip out some new ones. So you can see this is plenty dry. So this one was really good. This was the sea salt and avocado, and really, really nice. It was great. I love the fragrance flowers for smaller areas, like bathrooms. This is great for bathrooms. I think it's perfect in a small space, or in your office if you've got like a cubicle where you don't have an outlet or anything. This works really great. Is this going to be room filling? No, this is the same thing essentially as a reed diffuser, just way prettier. So finished up with this here, and in its place is now the Blue Grotto fragrance flower. So I just stuck the lid in there so I wouldn't forget to talk about it. Okay, the pods. Got through some pods here. So finished up with my welcome home pods. So happy that this came back. So loving it. And in its place is pink cotton. And also finished up with some of my kukui and coconut pods. Absolutely love this one from the summer collection. And replaced with sea salt and avocado. And then finished up with more kukui and coconut pods. So good. And replaced with cucumber and cactus water. Another summer collection fragrance. Okay, last but no, oh no, there's another set of pods in here. Okay, I thought I was like, I think I'm a little bit short here. Finished up with another set of kukui and coconut pods, and replaced with peachy and palm trees. Such a perfect peachy scent. So good. Now, I'm so excited to talk about this. So the travel twist. I have now started using my very first travel twist, which if you saw from the whiff box, not meaning to give any spoilers away. If you saw my whiff box video, you will have seen the travel twist. This is one of Scentsy's new products. We got rid of the travel tins and instead are now using the travel twists. And I should have actually brought this, but I'm actually using it. So I'll just show you from the whiff box here. This is a really great little system here, because with the travel tins, if you were to use it like in a car or a really hot space, that gel like completely liquefies. So if you knock it or bump it at all, you're gonna kind of make a mess here. So there's no gel in here. This is just a fabric that's in here. So really cool system. I think I really like this. I honestly personally prefer this over the travel tins. So travel twist. So I am currently using the travel twist in Luna, and I decided to use this actually under in my garbage can. Like under the garbage can liner in my kitchen. So because it's in your kitchen. So if you're throwing away, onions, or I don't know that this is gonna cover the scent of onions, but your kitchen garbage can get kind of stinky, right? And even if you like want to put this in your diaper genie or something, somewhere like that, because I always recommend using either a scent pack or a scent circle or something, just on the inside of your trash can liner, just to kind of help fight any like trash odor or diaper odor or whatnot. So I'm giving this a try, and so far I really like it. So I do want to try it in the car. I want to try it in some different areas and kind of give you my opinion on where it performs best. But this just kind of hit me. It was onions that I was like, oh my gosh, like I've got to take this trash out. And then when I was taking the trash out, I kind of saw this sitting there and I was like, I'm going to give this a try. So far I really like it. I think it's great for a lot of areas kind of like that. So really love it. And Luna's a really pretty like floral scent. Whew, I got through some stuff. But my basket is back to being empty, back to being ready to be filled up with some empties and things that I'm using up. So there you have it. Let me know down below in the comments, what have you been warming? What have you been getting through? Are you doing some mixing? Are you in fall mode? Are you still in summer mode? If you are, that's totally fine. There's plenty of you who are still in summer mode, and hey, I get it. I'm kind of teeter-tottering. I just go through days where I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling the fall vibes today. Give me my cider milk, give me my sips of cider. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling more fresh and clean. Give me my Amazon Rain. Give me, you know, some of the fresh and clean scents or fruity. You know, it's so funny how you just go through these phases or, you know, vibes for your day, I guess. So let me know in the comments down below. What are you feeling like warming lately? I love hearing from you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like this type of content. If you're new, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, be sure to hit the notification bell. That way you stay up to date with all things Scentsy. Have an amazing weekend and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.